Hey folks, MACT here, and this is MACT's garage, and I have a new tool. Yes, I got this. This is the Milwaukee Hackzall. That's what they call it, Hackzall. And I just bought this. It runs on these little M12 batteries. They do make bigger batteries for it, but you know, if you're going to do some light work, it's probably a good thing. The job that I did, as you'll see, required 4 charges. That's right, it took 4 charges to get the job done, but it was a tough job, probably meant for a much larger machine. But here's the gist of it all, is a much larger hacksaw or sawzall would have been a cramped issue, and probably didn't, because I was only able to use this much of the blade. So a full-size one, yeah, it just wasn't going to cut it. It's too tight of a space. So this thing did it, and it did it well. It made the job tolerable. It did get a little warm, and I have some video that you'll see on that, and the batteries even got warm, but it came through and did the job. So overall, you can buy blades for it. I got the hacksaw blade set from Milwaukee, and I used a couple of the blades up. I forget how many. I think it was 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to say this is a pretty hardened bolt that I was trying to cut through. So the blades seem like they still got a little life left in them. And since I only use the ends, I can also use the whole back part here. I won't toss them just yet. I'll hang on to them. There might be a lighter work detail for them later on. But overall, this hacksaw did pretty good. And make sure whatever you do, buy the real batteries, because if you go out and find something that is like this Chinese garbage, this hacksaw will run about 2 or 3 minutes. It'll be dead. This thing is a power-hungry beast when it's running. So I'm going to go and get the red battery that is the flat bottom to this, that plugs into here, and they'll give you a lot more runtime. I could probably have gotten the job done with 1 battery, maybe 1.5 if I had that. But this hacksaw, pretty good tool, did the job. So let's go ahead and see it in action as I'm working to cut the bolts off of this. That's right, I cut the bolts off of this thing, and I had to get underneath my car to do it, and it was tough. These are some tough bolts. There's no way to get them off. I tried heat and everything else. So I used the Milwaukee hacksaw to finish the job up. Went out and bought it specifically just to do this. That is why I'm giving you the tool review. And if you're just wondering, you get a nice little bag that goes with it. Yeah, I put it in my toolbox. I ain't got room for the bag, but I might use the bag for something else. Who knows? Maybe as an Easter basket for my kids. You never know. But either way, let's go ahead and see what I did with this thing and how it worked out, and then we'll come back and finish things up. Wonder. There we go. There we go. Got it. Don't know how much of that you guys got, but I got it cut off here. So now I got to cut off this side, and I got to change the battery out. So I'll cut off this one, but I'll probably change the blade, because I think the blade, oh no, the blade's still, I'll probably change the blade, because looks like I did a number on it. But I got this one cut off, so I should be able to pull it out once I get this one cut off on the inside. That way it just falls off. But let's try that out, see what happens. Battery's dead. Woo-wee, folks. Got some mad pixies here. This is after it wasn't running for a few minutes. Wow. 162 degrees on this thing. Holy cow. It's one full battery. One dot left. Continuous running. So she gets warm. Wonder how warm the battery got. Let's see how warm the battery got. 100 degrees. $103. Whew, she's warm. She's warm. Well, that was sweet. Got the job done. A little bit of a finesse, but hey, it sawed through it, and that's all that was really the matter that I wanted to get done, is it sawed enough of it through that I could twist the bolt heads off and get that rod out of the suspension. And one other thing I forgot, you do get a charger and one battery with this thing, so you can go ahead and charge everything up. The battery does need to be charged when you go to use it, and it does have this handy dandy little light thing here. You see the lights there? That's right. And that tells you how many bars you get. And like I said, with the Chinese batteries, you'd be lucky if you get 2 or 3 of those lights. But it does give you an indicator on there. And it has a nice little light in case you want to see. You can see the light going on there, so you get a little bit of light from that, and that definitely helps. But overall, you can see the end of it. I put this thing through its paces. The temperature on it is quite hot, yes. You know, so keep that in mind. If you're going to run it a long time, it's going to get warm on the hands. And I was holding it like this, and I was sort of keeping the air from getting to it. That little motor puts out some heat, folks, so you got to try to hang on to it this way. But just my position was making me hold on to it this way to put force on the blade as I was doing it. So sometimes I was covering that, trying to hang on to it. So sort of created my own issue on that. But hey, the thing works, and that's all that counts. This is MACT, MACT's Garage. Make sure you like, subscribe, join MACT Garage on YouTube. Also the Facebook group. Join up on the Facebook group. And remember, Band of One has some great music, and Mercy Girl has a couple one-liners, and my feet hit the floor today, and I'm having a great day. And I want you to have a great day too.